You support Donald Trump?
Yes, I do.
Why so?
I think his big beautiful bill is the right bill.
Can you name a provision within the big beautiful bill that you like?
Um, I think it was no tax on overtime.
No tax on overtime? Did you know that the no tax on overtime, no tax on tips are just a deduction? It's not actually no tax on tips or no tax on overtime.
No, I did not know that. Can you explain it?
What was confusing about what I said? I thought I just did.
Well, I thought it was to help me because
What
I
do
work in landscaping.
um
So I thought it was to help me on, like, say, if I get over 40 hours, I thought I was supposed to get it.
yeah, you only get a deduction of 12,500 from your taxable income.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a deduction from your taxable income. It's not even like you get 12,500, it's you get a deduction of 12,500. So whatever your top marginal tax rate is, you take that percentage and of 12,500 and that's how much you'll get specifically just for overtime.
Oh, that's shit. I did not know that.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm kind of disappointed now. Do you agree with his deportations?
No, I think that anyone who's in the country who hasn't committed a violent crime or bad crime should be given a pathway to citizenship. I don't really see any good reason to deport people in that context.
Do you think anybody that lived here above 5 years should get a free pass to citizenship?
Anyone in the country who's undocumented, who has not committed a violent crime or bad crime, should be given a pathway to citizenship, regardless of whether or not they've been here for 5 years.
So they should be given a pathway to citizenship if they've been here longer than 5 years.
Yeah.
I think so too.
What about before 5 years?
Before 5 years, I could see that. Yeah,
Okay.
I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Okay. So that seems like a Democratic position on the matter, like in terms of this, like even further left than the Democratic Party. Did you know that? Like the Democratic Party is still wanting to deport people who haven't committed violent crimes or bad crimes, right? Who are in the country undocumented, just on a lower prioritization.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Okay. Well, I think I disagree with the Democrats doing that, right? And I think that Democrats are better than Republicans, but when my position's even further left than the Democratic Party, and that position I think is definitely better for immigration as like it's, upholds like our core American values. Like there's really no good reason we have to restrict people from coming, right, who have not committed violent crimes or bad crimes. And people who are in the country, we want them to be members of our society, right? We want them not to
Yes,
be
we do.
exploited.
Now I think, correct me if I'm wrong, because I know you know more about this. It's a positive for the economy for immigrants to be here, right?
Hmm.
And for each state, correct me if I'm wrong, it's 1.6 for each state, except for California. I think California is like a 1.8 million
Like
because it adds
like
up.
undocumented immigrants. I don't know the specific
Yeah,
numbers per state of how many undocumented immigrants are in the country, but I do know when we're talking about like say for example California, there would probably be millions,
yeah,
given that California is a portion of the population, at least over a million.
yeah. But I do agree with you on immigration, though. I think he is doing it wrong. I think Trump is doing it wrong. So I do criticize Trump for some things, but on other things, I do agree with Trump
Like what?
on.
Like what?
Um, so if you take Trump at, so I kind of, so the big beautiful bill, I didn't know about no tax on overtime. That was kind of confusing to me. So that's where I was kind of agreeing with him on. So that's where I kind of agreed with him on. But now that you explained it to me, now I kind of don't agree with him on that.
Hmm.
So that's where I kind of agreed with him on. And the cash tips, I didn't really know much about. Um, but there's a lot of things I really didn't read on agriculture. So there was a lot of things on agriculture that he made for because he went. and I think he went back on for like the immigrants. I won't say illegal immigrants because they're not illegal, because it's a civil violation. When they come over the border, it's a civil violation. I knew that. Um, but when for and he went back on it and said, "Well, we're not gonna go and take the immigrants from the farmers." So
Hold up. Can you tell me what you do like of Trump?
so the one thing I do like of Trump is that he is trying to make the country somewhat safer,
How so?
but on the other hand, he is being somewhat of a dictator.
Okay. Is he making the country safer by releasing violent offenders that police officers on January 6th?
I did not know about January 6th.
Yeah, he actually pardoned people who were violent rioters on January 6th, who police officers were convicted of it and admitted to it themselves. So, like, how would he be making the country safer when he did that? Plus, he's a convicted criminal himself, held civilly liable of a woman.
Yeah, I did not know about that. But I do agree with you on a lot of things, Parker. I've seen a lot of your lives. I do agree with you on a lot of things.
For sure. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming up.
No problem.
Do you support Donald Trump?
Yes, sir.
Why so?
More importantly, I want to know why you support Kamala.
Kamala? Because I think she's a better option comparative to Donald Trump. We can reference her policy: the $6,000 child tax credit for the first year of a child's life, $3,600 through them being 5 years old, $3,000 through them being 18, $25,000 tax credit for first-time home buyers for new homes, $2,000 cap on pharmaceuticals out of pocket,
What
$35 cap on
about
insulin per month.
what? Listen, what about the other stuff that's going around the world that actually matters? Stuff like men going into women's bathrooms.
Like Donald Trump barging into the changing rooms of girls in Miss Teen USA because he quote unquote owns the place to inspect them without
Donald
their
Trump
consent.
does not want men using females' bathrooms.
Is that why he barged into the changing rooms of girls in Miss Teen
Donald
USA because he
Trump
quote?
does not want. No, that's why he's getting rid of men using females' bathrooms. That's just weird. What the fuck?
Do you want to hear this clip?
What clip? Go ahead, play it.
Okay.
Have done that. Now, tell
Well,
me
I'll
what
tell you the funniest is that I'll go backstage before a show.
Yes.
And everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything else. And, no men are anywhere. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant, and therefore I'm inspecting it. I'm inspecting. I want to make sure that
You're like a
everything is
doctor.
good.
You're there.
Yeah, the dress. Is everyone okay? They're standing there with no clothes. Is everybody okay? And you see these incredible-looking women. And so I sort of get away with things like that.
That doesn't prove anything.
What do you mean that doesn't prove anything? That's him literally bragging about walking into the changing rooms of people without their consent. Do you agree?
Yeah, I definitely agree. People should not walk in the bathrooms without somebody's consent. Yeah.
Yeah, you just said that like Trump's getting rid of this while he himself literally would be in prison if that were to be the case.
Mm-mm. I don't get what you're saying.
Is Trump going to put himself in prison?
No.
Okay, then he's not enforcing it.
Okay, I see what you're saying, but if Kamala was president, that would literally be a law that we can go see a woman pee.
No,
Is that a law right now?
That would not be the
wouldn't make
case.
that the law.
Kamala Harris would not have created a law saying men can go look at women pee. What type of crazy insane did you read on the internet? Where did you read this? Where did you get this information from? Who the said this?
She did. Who the fuck?
No, she didn't. Tell me where you found that information.
Me going into the store and seeing all gender bathroom.
By the way,
That's why I seen that shit. Right?
Wait, by the way, that was not a law by Kamala Harris, one. And two, what's wrong with gender neutral bathrooms?
You have a wife?
I have a girlfriend.
So if she was in the bathroom and I went in there to use the bathroom while she was in there, would you be comfortable with that?
I just want to let you know, my girlfriend, when she was in college, she had gender
Would
neutral
you
bathrooms.
be comfortable with me going in the same bathroom as your girlfriend while she was peeing?
listen, there are stalls, right? You know, there are gender neutral bathrooms. For example, my girlfriend, when she was in college, right, in her dorm room, they had gender neutral bathrooms. So if it was the case that we were in the context of a gender neutral bathroom, and it is the case that you were in there, yeah, that would be totally okay. You understand that, right? That's totally like okay. What's wrong with that? Are you going to be doing something crazy? Because then that would be specifically you, right? People are just going in there to pee. There's stalls, bro.
So you believe in women can become men and men become women?
No, I think trans women are
Well, I
women
mean,
and
well,
trans men
that's
are
the better
men,
question.
but that has nothing to
That's the
do
better
with gender.
question.
By the way, trans women being women and trans men being men has nothing to do with gender neutral restrooms. Like literally nothing. What type of
That's
pivot was that?
what? What?
What
Literally
type of
everything
pivot was
else.
that? And by the way, can you turn off your PlayStation?
Oh, I got you. I didn't know y'all can hear that.
He got off. He left. Do you support Donald Trump?
I do, but I just have a question.
Are you debating?
And I'm just trying to be respectful. Wait, what?
Are you debating?
Yeah, I'll debate.
Mm-hmm.
I can debate my stance.
Go for it. What's your question?
Do you agree with TikTok TOS? Because you kind of have to stream.
I don't agree with every TikTok TOS. No, I think they unrightfully ban all the time.
Well, what about like being like under the influence, like on stream?
Wait, are you saying that, dude? Are you really saying it's an issue for me to do this? Get a grip.
Yeah, you can't take a blinker off stream.
I don't care.
It's against the rules. But
I mean,
anyway,
dude, it's not real. It's fake. It's not actually real. Now, do you want to debate me?
I can tell by your behavior. Yes.
No,
I
you
can.
can't. You can't tell. What the hell are you talking about?
So
I'm
the reason I voted for
seriously,
Trump
man.
is-
Like literally all day, I'm in front of really bright studio lights. Okay, the reason why my eyes are red is because I'm in front of studio lights all the time. Seriously, dude. Like I'm serious. Like I'm in front of studio lights all day. So that's why my eyes are red.
Well, I didn't say anything about your eyes.
Okay,
so
well,
you sound.
Well,
just
that's what
suspicious.
people typically say.
I never
Like
said that.
what about my behavior?
Well, I just noticed that when you leaned off camera, you were yelling at that guy and much more like energetic.
I'm energetic. I'm confused. I'm energetic all the time at certain points, comparative to others.
It just seemed more like it just seemed increased after that.
No, it was because of how
but-
ridiculous what the guest was saying, man. What are you talking about?
Well, so I don't think that he was being like that ridiculous. I think that he was just bringing up some points and the way you debate. Oh yeah, and then you're going again. But the way you debate is you lead people to these having to answer these ridiculous questions and then making them out to you're like demonizing them at the end. So I think that people try to like answer as best they can, and it's just what it ends up being anyway. But if you want me to debate the topic, we can.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a reason why you support Donald Trump.
Right. So, okay. So I'm avidly against elective abortion, and I know that conservatives we are against it. So I would like it to be made illegal. So that's why I voted for Trump.
Yeah. Okay. So why do you think it should be illegal?
Right. So it's the unalivement of a human being.
An
And
unaliving of a
I
human
consider
being.
them innocent as well.
Okay. What's a human being?
Yeah, an innocent human being. I don't think it's right.
What's a human being?
Homo sapien. Homo sapien.
No. Okay. Is it okay? So
The
you're saying like
species Homo sapien.
is a zygote a human being?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the species
So
that is.
if I had a petri dish and I caused a zygote into existence in a petri dish, and I slap that shit, kill it for TikTok and YouTube content for the stream, should I go to prison?
Yes, because that was a human being. That was a living human being. You shouldn't be able to do that with unborn people.
So yeah,
Not
I
people.
should
I
go to
shouldn't
prison.
say- I shouldn't use
so,
that word
So by
because
the
I
way,
know
by,
that-
by the way, chat, if I slap a single cell organism that I created in a petri dish, I should go to
Right.
prison for the rest of my life. Okay, that's one.
Well, that single
Lisa,
cell
thank you for the membership
organism
subscription. Thank you so much.
is the same. It would be the same as someone like developing inside of their mother. So I do think that
No,
would be
it's
wrong
not.
to
It's
do
definitely
that.
not. Like, for example, like there's a distinction, right? I care about it when it's sentient, when it has a subjective experience. There's no subjective experience at the point of like conception. That's literally a
No, you
zygote.
don't.
It's a single
So-
cell organism.
No, you don't. Like sentience doesn't have to have a play into this because you would say the same for someone that's in a deep coma that's not considered sentient, right? It wouldn't be okay to just pull the plug on them.
Wait, you think it's murder to pull the plug on an individual in your family that's brain dead?
Not brain dead. I said deep coma. Let's be clear here.
Okay,
Don't
I was just
change
asking.
my words.
Here, do you think that this is a person?
What is that? I don't know what that is.
Do you think this is it's a microorganism?
Is it a single cell organism?
Yep. Do you think this is a person?
I don't know what that is.
Do you think this is
That
a
could
person?
be a different that could be a different type of cell. I don't know if this is like the switch where you take the
Wait,
dolphin
are you
fetus or
saying
something.
you can't tell the difference between just a typical microorganism and a human being? Because I mean, I would, in 100%
Wait,
of
that
circumstances,
doesn't-
be able to tell the difference between a human being and between a microorganism. There's no circumstance where I would ever
so-
question whether or not a microorganism was a human being.
Wait, so you don't believe it's human? You don't believe it's human?
I don't think it's a human being now. At conception, no, I think it's cellular human life.
Well,
so
I didn't
so
say
is
human
so
being,
is a
I just said
sperm, so
human.
is egg, so is an egg.
Well, let me be clear. So I said human. I didn't say you're bringing up
Yeah,
human.
human
being, but do we
sperm.
disagree
Human
that it's
sperm is of
human?
the human species.
Do you disagree that that the zygote is human?
I think it's of the human species, but I don't think it's a human being.
Right. Well, it is
The
human,
same way that I think that
so I think that
I
would
think
be
that
wrong
sperm is
to-
of the human species, but it's not a human being.
You're just not answering the question. So, but I think that it is a human, right? And it has life. We know that it has life.
Well, it's no
So
more
that's
it's no
just
more
inherently
human than
wrong.
sperm cells.
That's ridiculous, right? No, of course it is because it's fertilized. It's going to become a person.
What
sperm
is a
cell
what
by
is a
itself
what is a
is not
person?
gonna
It's
undergo the same
going to
development.
become a person, so it's not a person already. So what is a person? He left. Why'd he leave?